Well, I don't know. I think Joe Bird beat him today on the cool socks thing.
I think he
mean,
did.
you brought it, but Joe...
It's kind of hard to beat chicken legs on a sock.
It is hard to beat chicken legs on the socks. You can see that. Did you post it on Facebook already? Ron Rhodes posted it. He's fixing to. Hi, Lee. Happy New Year.
Good. Happy New Year. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Did you have a good holiday with those cute kids?
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely. And then it's just over, just like that.
Like
just
that.
like we were talking.
All the excitement builds up to it, and the presents are open, and then we go to the new year.
That's right.
We're in the new year. You're here to help us buy a house. So I found this house I want, and we talked it over. This is the one we want.
All right.
So what do we do now?
We make an offer.
Okay.
So as me providing a good professional service and quality service to you and best advising you as I can, because I have your best interest in mind,
of course,
is I'm going to run comps. I'm going to go run my own comps. I'm not going to trust a listing agent to say, okay, hey, let me know this house is priced fairly. I'm going to do the work myself. It'll take me a little time to do that and find some comparables and say, hey, here's where I think a fair offer is. And we go from there. We write the offer up. And we go through the negotiations. Hopefully it gets accepted, but we might have to have
Sometimes it doesn't.
That's right. Sometimes it doesn't, but hopefully then they would counter offer us, and we go back and forth and dance a little bit until we get to where each party's happy, and then we move on to inspections.
Well, we watch all these home buying shows all the time, and I think that sort of changes our perspective a little bit, but in reality, it's just that way, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And and like I said, we move on to inspections from that point, and we normally within the contract, I'll give us 14 days to get inspections done and provide a written response back to the sellers, and I always tell my buyers, look, the inspectors, they're going to find something. It's their job to find something. They find something, stuff in new construction even. So
well, and that's a good thing before you buy, right?
Right. You want to know that stuff. You want to know that stuff, and you just got to figure out what bothers you. See, are there any serious safety hazards or living conditions that could play a hindrance to those.
Absolutely. If your roof is leaking, you kind of need to know that, or if you got water in the basement.
You need to know that, and then we figure out how we want to respond from there, and then so we can get on to closing and get you the keys.
When you're doing the comps or the comparables, are you working just in that immediate neighborhood, or are you working with house style?
Well, both. I mean, it really depends. If it's a real popular neighborhood where a lot of homes have sold, a lot of like homes have sold, I'll stay right in that neighborhood if I can. But, there are several times where I'll have to branch out from that neighborhood to find more like homes and to get a good solid number of what's going on in the area.
Well, but that's good, though. I mean, for anybody who's been through the house buying experience, those are facts that you need to know.
They're like, well, what's the home worth? What do you think it's worth? And so I said, let me do a little work, and I'll get right back with you, and I'll do it. A lot of times I'm doing it right there in front of them because they're ready to go, and we're going to do it right then and there, and I'll go through it with them step by step.
Well, in your setting and helping them set expectations that are real rather than this pie in the sky idea.
Right, and I don't want them to overpay for something. If we're within say a couple $1,000s, if it's the home that they really want and they in love with it, by all means, you're fine. But I'm just trying to make sure everything stays in order as best I can and protect their interests.
Which is why we call you and have that great care. Now I know you have a property for us to look
it should be on
6708
Pinehurst Drive. It's on the north side of Evansville, just west of 41 off of Petersburg Road area. It's a 4-bed, 2.5 bath home, 2,300 square feet. Got some laminate hardwood flooring in there and got some brand new tile flooring throughout the foyer, the kitchen, and the laundry room. Nice, great room and living room in there with a nice brick mantel fireplace. And they've got a pool outside, a 30-foot pool above ground, but it has a really nice, spacious area for entertaining outside. They've got a nice deck out there with a built-in swing, fenced-in backyard, and that's the foyer area there. So just a really nice home and a newer roof on it as well.
Can't beat that. Well, give this man a call. He will help you whether you're buying or you're selling or you're just looking. He's going to treat you right. Lee Riddle for the new year. Thanks.
Thanks, Angie.
See you next month.
See you.
We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Stick around, folks.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Lee Riddle at FC Tucker Emge Realtors.